Hello, Professor. So for the second assignment, I have chosen the Mooremachine for writing the code, and the table which is given is this table, which I'll be posting in the assignment. And this is the input string, and this is the state transition diagram that I have drawn according to the table. And these are the outputs, but I'll explain the code. So this is the Jupyter notebook in which I have written the code. So I'll maximize it first. Okay. So this is the input, the list of states, the input list, the output list. Uh, uh, as in Python, we can give an array, and it is not an array in Python; it's a list. So here this is a list. The transitions are defined in a dictionary. So here I have defined the transition as, if a q0, if a is there, then it will transition to q1, and b is then transition to q3. uh, q1 again, for q1 a transitions to q3 and b transitions to q1. Again for q2, a transition to q0, b transitions to q3. For q3, a transitions to q3 and b transitions to q2. And initial state is input as q0, and output table is also given as a dictionary, uh, and the input string is input as a string. So the given data, I'll be printing this given data in the output, so that's why I printed the given data after converting everything that is here to the string. This is the function that will uh, create the output string using the uh, state machine. So first of all, I have taken a temporary list with the input string, and then an output string that is blank output string. And in the current state, I have initialized with the initial state that this will be q0 in the beginning, and then output string will be from with the starting as a blank, then it will be concatenating with the using the dictionary. We will pass it the current state, and it will it will print here the next state. So that way we'll be converting the string. So here in the output string now, from the current state we have already moved to the next state, and then I am printing here the start state and the initial input string, initial output string. That is the first time what will be the output string. So that is there. And then I am traversing the temporary list, that is the input string list, so one by one, and I am printing out in every transition from the current state to the next state. So this is again, this is the I am changing the current state in every transition, in every iteration, to the whatever dictionary points to, and then in the next I am concatenating the output string with the new output string. So this way, this function is pretty simple, very few lines of code, and then returning the output string. So here I am again printing the given data, and then printing the stepwise output. So here, after running, if I run this code, this is the output. So given data, it outputs the data which is given to us, all the states, input list, output list, transitions, initial state. Oh, there's no space between initial state and q0. I can fix that right now. Initial state and q0. So this I fixed. So initial state and q0, and then the start state is q0, initial output string, that is 1. From q0 it outputs 1, then q0 to q1 first transition, then 1 0, and then it uses the input string, this a, to determine where to go. So a for q0, a is goes to q1, so that's why it's going to q1, because in our input string for first string is a. So likewise for every input string, for like for b, again from q1 to again q1, because for q1 b goes to q1 here. You can see that. So in that way it is printing the whole all the transitions, every transition, and then finally outputting the final output string. So that is it from my side for the Moore state machine and the second assignment. Also I will be attaching the uh, this document in which the question is there with the diagram and the output which I got from the uh, this code. And this code I will be submitting as a PDF, uh, uh, as I have uh, exported this as a PDF file. Thank you for listening.